were saying earlier, we've already seen him play this agent in the past, right? Just not on this roster, so certainly no questions of comfort ground on the agent itself. Starting out, this is a risk to knife that wall. Of course, you can dive right from the top of plat on top of the wall and cause some trouble. They've managed to tear it open. Paper-X continuing on with the aggression, obviously with the anchor, allowing that TP back out of Forsaken, but he has suffered quite a bit of damage on that initial fight.
That's the thing, though. You delay that explosive nature of Paper-X, and then you have to see what the call's going to be. Now, I will say last time they played, Benkai was excellent at pulling in those rotations, but they've got the information that there are still players deep within B, and you can see that there are already 3 players set up here for FNATIC.
Yeah, they might have heard 3 players shoot at that. They're certainly about to face the contact with 4 about to burst out of the smoke. Alpha closes out that door, but he's being revealed, he's being blinded. Still decent damage. Boaster tries to follow up and actually gets out for free. 2 kills and they reset completely. Benkai has to find value on this flank, but the players, they're not obliging. They're going back. They fake the steps all the way, actually. It seems they have an idea he could be close, and they're being very vigilant about checking it.
I thought for a split second they would just
Holy fuck, they started without me?
Please. After doing so well in this early engagement, already the rotation has come through, though.
Oh, my camera's
an expectation of a much cleaner sight. Even still, though, the initial awareness dissipates. Benkai runs out of bullets, and while Durka was still here all along, leaving Forsaken to try and clutch this one. Oh! He's right in front of him, but even that has bought enough time. FNATIC will take the piss.
Sorry, I'm late because I went to get a fucking haircut.
But I don't think that might
and then,
yeah, I do like the idea.
Yeah,
obviously, the initial fights went massively in favor of FNATIC, and that double kill just stalls them out so much on the Paper-X side. But I do like the Benkai tucked in and waited for the contact on short. It's when those players are running up and making all that noise that Benkai slips his way into spawn. And that was the exact second that Mystic had come back, because FNATIC did a really good job of establishing new front lines. They had a player on B, one in spawn, and then obviously the 2 players towards the A site that were resetting to control the map. But once short was under threat, they had to leave that spawn open. That little gap exploited, and we're already seeing that level of play in the pistols, which should be fun as we go on through. But this one here, Tom, you know, not too much to write home about on the Paper-X side. Maybe this Headhunter can get something.
Yeah, something to mention as well is they're already going for the same aggressive utility usage that we've seen from them. So a lot of the time you're going to have this seize combo alongside a gravity well and then a paint shell thrown in as well. This tries to deny that early aggression, which we just saw from Durka. It didn't, because he managed to run past it before it actually got used, but I guess they killed him off anyway.
It's interesting to see that used up in this round as well, where you don't really have that much to work with, but I suppose just lighten up that player if they do get caught could be worthwhile. Only the one to be lost so far, it is Durka and no one else.
FNATIC versus Paper-X.
So all things considered, a decent round. Alpha, unfortunately, not going to be able to get his hands on anything.
The match we've all been waiting for.
But, yeah, 2-0,
actually,
nicely done.
I thought I would
avoid any of the pitfalls. We've seen many teams.
The game started later than usual today, I feel.
Those weaker weapons can do a hell of a lot of damage. And coming into this third, they have got some decent abilities to fight. The Headhunter on Durka, the obviously Vandal.
Right? They waited for me, huh?
He had a frenzy in the last round, so basically just saved some of that extra.
This is
ready for this round, but
upper bracket.
This is where things get a lot tougher for FNATIC. You've got Paper-X investing in with the rifles. We see them quite regularly get quite aggressive over onto this A-long spot. It's somewhere I think Jing might be one of the best entries in the world.
They stalled for my haircut.
How did that
$5 haircut.
Okay, well, they've taken him down anyways. That Prowler went straight past him. The angle must have been just right, but I'm sure he's surprised to still be caught off on that fight on short. Good connection by Forsaken. That's the Vandal gone, and now Enzo, who was supposed to be the bait for the player up close, is having to retreat to the site. That was dodging bullet. It wasn't close, it was on. He's 5 HP now.
Too slow.
Oh, that's the B site completely fallen. You've got a lurk in mid as well if there's any rotation through there, and Mystic is slowly walking to what seems like his demise. A free kill. It gives Boaster at least
what kind of entertainment were you doing?
Try and clear this last man out, and there you go. It's at least 1 kill. Some cost in the bonus round. But
I didn't even get to fucking shower, dude. I got hair all over myself.
Yeah, he's managed to make it out towards short as well. I mean, a save is technically possible, but Boaster might almost just want to issue some more damage to these players.
I thought I would be home sooner, but
close. approaching, clearing every angle on the way through, but he'll still lose his life. Fantastic
Oh,
connection.
what the fuck?
And they probably do want to stop him from saving this weapon, but
Any
at this
kills are
point,
good.
they've already lost 2. They cannot afford
Well, they know where he is.
to lose another weapon. Yeah, but see, like, there's so many angles because of this smoke.
That's the thing. They have short. They'd already cleared the window, and when he threw the smoke down, they'd already heard him close the door. So it's like he's in the smoke. There's literally nowhere else.
Yeah, if he could have gotten one more there, though.
This guy said, "Why are you late? Are you okay?"
Economy.
It's still not bad. Ultimately, a couple of kills.
The reason I'm late is because I got a haircut.
It's more than you expect to get from that sort of position. And now there's going to be a purchase coming up for FNATIC anyway. So this is where the game really gets going. Doesn't seem like there's going to be an operator just yet for Durka, though. And that's probably the main danger on this defensive side, is once he gets that op in play, he's a true menace. For now, much more of a standard buy.
Yeah, light shields to work with.
I did. You can see it there. Can't see it on the top. I didn't get the top cut that. Listen, I told him to make it a quick one.
As the TP out of
$5 haircut, 5-minute haircut.
It's going to be capped, and I feel like PaperX.
Problem is, my hair's a
that
fucking
reveal
mess
might
right
have
now.
sold them some fake information, Tom. They might think at this point that they're actually pretty clear around mid, that FNATIC don't have that information, and I think that's why they're trying to bait them out, make some noise on A, show some presence, and then hopefully catch them on this B push. But they've been caught here as well, detected, and I think this is going to have to be a reset out of PaperX with that early round. A lot of this comes down to if Durka's going to be
lighting
caught
looks so
in mid or
weird
not.
today.
It's just so much info for
Don't
FNATIC
know
to
why.
hold for free.
Yeah, they're slowly making that rotation back
Oh.
towards this B side. Now, Alfia is holding his wall. You kind of expect it to be a little bit deeper. Instead, though, you're going to have the showstopper from Jig. He does a lot of damage,
Feel like,
but actually...
nah, that was kind of far away, but
taking one at least.
arguably I should have done
Still
some
a couple of
damage there at
players
least.
Around this angle, the wall's been used to almost give them an avenue back in on the retake, but with the lurk finding Mystic, they might just rotate here.
Yeah, that got Durka pulling back out of mid as well. Forsaken fills in that information.
Did 90
fills
damage?
in
Oh,
the
it did?
gap.
Okay.
On short, that battle going down. It has Durka
Oh,
fully
no.
distracted. That
Durka
calls for
miss?
reinforcements, and so Forsaken strikes. Beautiful execution by PaperX. This early round really didn't go their way, but they have recovered so nicely on that, and it's Mind Freak to close the round with a triple.
Yeah, he's been so impressive already so far this tournament, but the thing that has been wonderful from PaperX, especially in this sort of round, is there's always a lurk, even when you think the lurk has faded. So Mind Freak, the initial lurk, catches players as they rotate. Then when he's the aggressor, he's the front man, Forsaken becomes the lurk. And that's what makes this team so devastating is you're like, oh, well, everybody must have rotated because Mind Freak's now leading the charge. It's the complete opposite. They're still holding to make sure that you're caught in their trap.
Yeah, it was really, really nice, and that filling in that space for Forsaken is something we'll see many, many times out of this guy. We talked about it, his neon aggression.
Oh my god, he just left his boy to die. Well, he got blind, but...
Yep, that's some early aggression out of him there. A little bit more as he takes down Enzo. Of course, only pistols that he's up against, and, well, PaperX not having too much trouble.
Really clean. The aggression basically caught off almost instantly by a flash. Durka has to just almost betray his teammates, like, sorry, Alpha, this one's on you. And yeah, again, just flawless out of PaperX. Leaving just Boaster, last man standing, not really able to have much impact in this round, and PaperX make that one look incredibly easy.
So Durka gets out of that with a tour de force, if I'm not mistaken.
Today's matches are arguably like...
Out of that one, yeah, I'm almost surprised that there wasn't
way more
a
hype
little bit
than
more
yesterday.
investment. Some creds dropped over to a
Apart
teammate.
from... Actually, the Exit Leviathan game was
almost
fucking
seen why.
crazy.
Kept up that money for
Just
a
in terms of matchups, though.
glass cannon operator in this round.
Exit Leviathan game was probably the most
I'm very
entertaining
confused
one
as to what's going down
so far for
economically here,
me.
Tom.
Yeah, I guess maybe he expected to get a kill in that round and use it as an economy boost, but I don't know why you wouldn't use it as an economy boost now. I guess they're just saving it because they go, well, why waste it in a round where the rest of us have weapons when he can
Alright, so we got full buys here.
I suppose so. I heard the tour de force popped. I'm led to believe that's Forsaken and not Durka losing his mind.
I'm gonna watch alone for
It could
now.
also be the fact that there's a null command. And it's just like, does he want to go into a position with no weaponry?
Absolutely nothing, yeah.
So it's like you're looking at the ultimates on the other side and you're going, okay, I'll play my operator so I definitely have a gun. And you know what?
His dagger's huge.
I like Duck having a gun as well.
His dagger was huge.
It in this round. It could be
No
a
kills,
next level
though.
play out of Durka, but he's not
Oh,
in the
everyone
right
peeked
position to
alone,
find
one
him.
by
He's
one.
gone in towards
Every
the A
single
side.
person peeked
Well, Durka's
one by
now
one.
left in mid, op in hand, no shields. And an Odin for Enzo spraying away, finding nothing. Durka won't even get a chance to fire a bullet. This is a depressing round for FNATIC, Tom. They had their ideas with their AWP and their Odin, but that A side hold just did not match up.
So weird
no, and normally someone who is incredibly good on this map in particular is Mystic, but thus far kind of getting shut down, like either caught on rotations or even just in this round, just straight up entry. And a lot of the fights that FNATIC were taking there, they're risky. You're basically facing off against the full force of PaperX, and well, I think one thing that PaperX does maybe better than anyone, firstly getting entries, but secondly just that
shit. FNATIC are, I mean, this is what happened in their first game as well. They started down, and then they started to heat up. I wonder if that'll be the case again.
It was never really going to happen.
Jing obviously feeling pretty.
They had a really slow start in their first game. They were like down 7-2.
Duels blast packing his way through the air. It was a drop shot, so to speak. FNATIC have called a timeout now. That's what the extended replays are about. Just making it hyper.
Actually, no, you can't, because I know you'd enjoy it.
They've had very little.
You go suck on someone else's nuts.
Their efforts in this early stage. We're going to see this by consist of a judge. I'm interested to see. I assume Durka will use the tour de force. Here you go. You've already used up, but again, it's towards the A side. PaperX this time, though, playing much more of a default, Tom. This isn't like the last round where they blitzed into the other side, avoided Durka's off completely, and won the round in a matter of seconds. This one's going to be much, much slower. Maybe giving the opportunity for Durka to find one a little later.
Yeah, in a very aggressive position. You can actually see the early utility use from PaperX as well, is expecting him to be in B main. They had a gravity mode to
All right, let's go sub mode, actually. I'm down to go sub mode for now.
Watch this. I don't know if they'll expect
W
it
mode.
to be this close. Peek around the corner, though, he's straight into a judge. And, of course, it's the classic that gets the kill from Enzo. Now trying to retrieve that extra weaponry, and Enzo has done just that, so maybe something a little extra. Devi is playing, again, this is
a half buy again, but
the Odin on the attack.
We got the judge, but he got nothing. Oh no, he's gonna get his teammate spam.
Enzo down low.
They're gonna go market?
The shield stripped from him. You can see Alpha, 67 HP.
What the fuck is going on?
Some teammates.
They went through market back to mid. While this guy lurks.
They didn't rotate. After the last round where they got baited in,
no one did rotate.
They've actually left players behind. Mystic has slowed them right down. The only player still here is Devi.
30 seconds.
I mean, this guy's holding 3 of them.
Got to get a move on, and that slow is still there. Even more so now, Durka connecting that kill. It puts a slow.
They're going back to B now. They have 15 seconds to kill 3 of them. If they pull this off, it'll be legendary.
Devi's been waiting patiently. Good spam, good damage. 6 seconds.
Oh my God, he jumped past you, my boy.
They're already planting an Alpha. Just let them pass. He baited them in and won the round for the
I don't think he baited them in. I don't think he saw him jump by.
This was a perfect
I don't think he saw him at all.
FNATIC. They have been pushed and pulled with these rotations throughout, with lurks being left behind, and this time they gamble. They go, you know what? We're in a round where we have some weaker weaponry. We've still got 3 players within the site. You can have mid. You can have it, and we'll just play those extremities and wait for you to rotate back into us. Mystic's timing on that nade was perfect, and then you just have the setup of, do you want to run into Durka with a tour de force with 25 seconds left?
He's got some real rage there.
For any team in the world is no.
That was not optimal. I don't know, watching it back, if Alpha actually realized the player jumped past him, or if he just went, they're planting?
Where are they? Oh, hey, bud.
Guys, are they planting A? What's going on?
How you doing?
How did you get there? Just jumped right over his head.
I'm going to have to stop you doing that.
I can't let you do that, sir. Dirk has been spotted, and he doesn't know. It's his shoulder as he went back into the corner. He's going to try to make a move sometime soon.
How Forsaken is. He's just gone walking into the site alone. The danger of this man. And they've even spotted Boaster. This leaves just Alfia at the back of the site. He might have a res. He's even moored himself in. He's like, you know what? If you want to push me, you have to try and get through the tiniest corner in existence.
Fucking cabbage.
Such a ridiculous way to try to sit. And of course, Forsaken just walks in.
Yeah, he came from the other side, I think.
So that Prowler was breaking the wall?
That Prowler is actually so annoying on the siege wall.
Went around the other side. I don't know if there was a gap that wasn't checked or the wall breaking drew the attention, but either way, Boaster here on 4 HP, 27 for Mystic. It's fair to say Dirk is going to have to do the heavy lifting on this one. He's at least found the first. That's Forsaken down. Suppression. Not going to have any post-plant stars or anything like that to worry about. FNATIC getting their way into the site. Benkai around the nade, but he's only able for the one. And a quick follow-up by Durka gets that diffused right on through.
Yeah, definitely a little bit close for comfort. Even though Alpha actually goes down after just a kill, I think even just his delay, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do that with a Sage Wall. Mainly because it is slightly ridiculous. Just go, this is my boathouse. You're not coming in here. Just got my boats. I don't know. But it did buy them an extra little bit of time. The worry for me is that Forsaken is still able to do this. Like, basically just walk in. I don't think there was any utility for either kill that he got. It was just like, hey, I'm just going to try and pressure you. And he got a lot done. It was only down to that clutch and good read from Durka on the player behind that actually wins them the round.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how quickly those kills came.
The rounds have gone by so quickly, honestly.
The majority of rounds in Prowler right away, but
they stopped Durka's aggression like every single time as well.
Set up with Mystic, and again, that duel is found. Last round, Jing went blast packing into Wine to try and take down Durka, who just promptly TP'd out and had Mystic walk through and take the kill.
Oh, shit.
Forsaken trying to take space elsewhere is caught by that double push out of FNATIC. And at this point, again, Paper X, they stall out. 3 versus 5.
Boaster's opping.
No real map control.
Wait, that is interesting. That is very interesting.
And I mean, you still have that op of Boaster to worry about. Didn't think I'd be saying that.
You know, we'll see. He's basically just holding the most passive angle ever. Like, that's probably the reason behind
Opping in
it.
our spawn.
Like, yeah, he's just
camping.
holding the
How many
grass.
players of PRX are playing in quarantine?
One of the only times.
Is it only, is it 2 of them? I think it's 2 of them, right?
Yeah, right in their spawn. The pressure is on B, though. At least that's how it
seems.
Did
he see him?
Freak. He might just defend
no, I didn't.
the needle. I think he did. But Durka saves the day anyways.
3 of them are in quarantine?
Down on B.
3 plus a coach and a manager?
And with Enzo gone, he might even get a plant out of this.
Holy fuck.
Boaster's up in the spawn the whole round. Saves the day. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think Benkai expected to be
Holy
making
fuck.
into an operator there, but even still, a nice attempt at the clutch. Again, I really like the way that I feel like Alpha here is using always going to be a terrifying prospect. FNATIC have been very aggressive just to almost try and deny this.
What up, Bear? First match of the day.
Control going to be battled for, and Jing slowly
we're getting into it.
Through B main.
Yeah, this round Forsaken's a little bit more of a duelist. He doesn't have a trap to play with, so it also means you got to up the pace from Paper X a little bit. They could be pushing A right now. There'd be no information there. 2 players already going to be stunned up on site.
Not a Rosa.
Able to hear a damn thing. Deafened as the showstopper comes
in. My God.
It's not finding the kill. It's not finding anything. But
what a shot, though.
Nade online for the
and the nade is so good. The nade is so good as well.
And so the plant comes through.
Damn, that space creation, huh?
Operator on Turk for the retake, certainly not ideal, but he's winning it towards middle. And Tom, I see Devi sitting around there.
It seems like they do expect the in every spot, but Devi just ready. Leaving Mystic alone, and while financially not in the greatest of spots, probably just going to try and escape out of there. Flash is good, and he's managed to steal the operator. Devi's blinded himself. I don't think he expected that to be be the way the duel went, but
you think that can affect the performance of the players, like their side or anything, not focused, not being together? Yeah, I think so for sure.
I think he'll take it.
Just a good teammate there, Devi. You know, ult online, so he dies. So Jing.
I mean, they're all separate. 3 of them are separate. 2 of them are together. So,
5-5.
Yeah, I mean, it does definitely throw things off a bit.
Got the winning formula pin, but as I said, that had to be a much quicker round from them. They didn't have their trap to cover off any control. This time around, they will have that available.
But they're not playing. They look fine in terms of how they're playing.
They're going for a default again. Little bit of mid skirmish coming out of Mind Freak.
But it's also still early, so let's see.
Where is he going?
Late peeking.
He's walking through the slow.
That's a strategy, all right.
Yeah.
They hurt him for sure,
he's
too.
He's tried to be a little bit cheeky, and he's been shut down by
Zerka holding a gap here.
I guess for the majority of the map has been on the other side. He's been fighting
towards
A.
He didn't even have an anchor, right? Like that.
Zerka's applying so much pressure right here.
Reaches to inside that slow.
Maybe he was on the edge. I don't think he cared.
I don't think he gave it down.
I don't think that was even a thought. He's like, hey, how far can I get? Are they going to stop me? He's walked into B multiple times and got a multi.
Not to mention playing sick. That's also true. It does affect everyone differently.
Yeah, he does.
So someone
picking up that frag. Oh, a nice spray reset. But
might feel way worse than someone else.
That's enough.
So everyone's symptoms are different. Sometimes people are like, you know, they got a really crazy fever. Damn. Mind Freak has been really clean, I feel. Also in the last match, his shots are always like 3 bullets.
Maybe a chance.
Like he always bursts them down. Yeah, I think everyone's symptoms are different. So someone might have like a really bad fever, but someone else might literally have nothing. So that's also the thing about it. We don't know how everyone is being affected.
As I said, I feel like his lurks in this game so far have been the most impactful thing in this map, and he has Forsaken on his team. Like he has been unbelievable. 14-6 at the moment, playing a lurk Astra.
I was gonna say he's sick today, but I don't want to curse it. Sensitive topic. 1 round for them to play for here. Paper Rex been doing well 2 in a row so far. This attack seeing a lot
every time I've gotten tested for COVID, I've tested negative. So to my knowledge,
well, Jing, he didn't read that handbook. He's right.
Like I haven't been sick. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had, to my knowledge, I haven't had COVID yet, as far as I know. But I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of crazy if it's true. Has anyone else never had COVID either, to their knowledge?
Let's just go into the site. That's where Jing is dangerous. Now we're going to see the Cosmic Divide actually thrown in, locking him in under.
Yeah, that's true.
A little bit of space, both still fighting within the smoke, and actually Jing has gone down. Mystic being able to catch him out, smoking off the cross. They can actually start getting on the
lots of people are saying as well, so I guess it's not that rare.
You've seen the res already come through, and while Benkai is the only man standing, he's done a lot of damage onto the players, trying to get that defusal, even manages to get the connection onto Boaster. They're trying to pressure him, and eventually they will. It will be a 6-6 scoreline, and honestly, Mitch, I think that's exactly where it should be.
Yeah, neck and neck at the half. It's certainly how it's felt the whole way through. FNATIC, they've managed to streak together a couple of rounds here on the defense in the middle, and that's the life.
To go outside to get it, true.
Keeping them alive in this half. Now we get to see their attack. And look, you got to remember, Paper X chose to start on the attack side. That's the half that they wanted out of the way, and they end up.
But people in my house have had it. Like my mom had it at one point when I was living at home. And she was
early. Forsaken just looking to try and play within the smoke, placed down by the attackers. They should be aware of this, and with Enzo still having Prowlers, I'd be surprised if they're caught.
Oh man, the boombot was perfect actually. I doubt that was intentional because the smoke faded right as the boombot came, but it worked out. The guy ran past you, bro. Oh my god, he has no idea. I only got one though. Wow.
And then double down on beautiful, leaving Boaster
classic,
alone.
Huh?
Well, he is just being
not that bad. Oh,
pushed on every side, but it looks like he's going to hold strong a little bit longer.
He basically caught that nade. A nice nade from Jason.
Laid the guy out on Cat.
Put him down, but yeah, Divide, huge mid-hold. Like the fact is, he lets someone go past unintentionally and then ends up killing that player anyway, while also catching the rest of the FNATIC team. Because that was the thing. The reason FNATIC pressure that is because they know the
really
TP
quick,
has taken
so I'd get it out of the way.
So you go, okay, there must be a gap. There was not a gap.
Yep. They had very much planned for that in the early round, him to go aggressive. I almost feel like if he doesn't see contact in the first couple, he might even go for the TP right away, fill in the gap on the A side. It's a good intention and a good bait play out. Paper X reap the reward of that now, 7-6 up against an Eco. Classics all around for FNATIC. Durka, 4 Headhunter bullets to play with.
Getting a wrap.
Only thing that FNATIC have going for them, so you'd be very surprised to see anyone else.
What's inside the wrap? Little guy called Kofta. Turkish meatball.
They managed to stall them out.
Let's call it that.
Gotta be very careful though, Tom. You know, a little mistake up against these kind
I don't know
of
if we can claim it, but we will. Fuck it.
When you run into 4 classics, if you make an overextension.
Oh no, don't go back to short. Don't go back to short. You don't know what you're walking back into, FNATIC. If you head in that direction, it's Forsaken with the jar.
I think his name is pronounced Devi, right?
Tour de force by next round if you do that.
Like, let's go in Russian.
Out of the Headhunter from Turk.
But I don't think that's I mean, I don't know. That's definitely not what he's going for.
He's now distracted, looking over.
I mean, I don't think he is.
Come back and forth. 2 quick kills. A little bit of damage out of FNATIC. You know, with these classics, one more here would be great for them, but they'll get nothing. Shut down by Jing. 8 rounds on the board for Paper X, and the most important thing here, Tom, you know, those orbs, they're being stacked up on Devi, which...
I had a fade bug last night where I got hit by the hole, but could hear the footsteps still. I don't believe you.
He got a few himself. I feel like the flash was definitely not the best that came out of Devi, but it worked enough for Jing, and I think that's all that really mattered. 8-6 though. This is where FNATIC need to turn the tide. They've got some nasty combos they can throw, and especially alongside Mystic and Enzo. We've seen that from FPX many a time. Look at where the defense is though.
So we got what, a B fake here or what?
Blast back straight down
Is he going
into
in?
tiles.
Oh, yes, they are. And a flash up top
Wow.
as well. Thing is, this is
Wow,
didn't
even hear him. Didn't even hear the blast packs there.
The blast pack play, they've been caught off. And now that push
Damn.
comes through from main. These forces
Damn.
move up. Their combined
This guy's
damage
fucked,
already
though.
yielding a number of opening duels.
Oh, Seaman's coming to help him.
Damage to this team. 7 HP left on Mystic as he goes back for a heal. He'll at least get most of his health back, but
Nice bonus
this is
play.
not an easy round now for FNATIC. They have been disrupted.
They've got to clear everything. Like literally.
No one heard the
Jing
flasher
still
with
is.
satchels, I
Up
guess,
until
because they were not
moments
aware
ago,
of it.
I
I mean, everyone
genuinely
also
think
got
there was a moment
scanned,
in this
so
episode, I could just
they're
go
all
run into
distracted
their
a bit.
Swarm with the Spectre, but instead, they are going to fall back. A minute left to play with for FNATIC to try and clear out some of these positions, and you know that Devi is still sat there, flash ready if they need to try and get more aggressive. Benkai even going to go for the swing, but they're pressuring. Mystic does trade it back though.
This whole time, they've made all that noise on mid to tell these players, hey, look, I'm the furthest forward. I'm the point of contact, the tip of the spear, but actually it's Boaster. Not a spear, but a dagger trying to make his way in behind them. They've spotted him just in time, though. And I don't think he's getting out.
Oh, he still got it.
Out of this one. Mind Freak's gone as well to be sides under threat. It's Jing that has to save the day.
They're actually both low, so he has a good chance here. And I don't know if they expect. Actually, it won't matter.
With his headhunter in hand.
Let's see how FNATIC do. What's the post plant? Oh, the wall missed. I think the wall missed.
They don't see the gap.
I don't think they've spotted it
Oh.
yet. Down into the
He thinks he's pushed.
But he's read this wrong.
Boaster's actually one shot to the chamber deke, so both players are one shot. Whoever lands the first bullet. Actually, now not anymore.
But he's given away his
He's got a hit too with the Vandal.
And eventually Boaster will close it way too close for comfort for FNATIC.
That was.
But they do just about.
They're lucky to pull that off. That was 5v3, I think.
It's unbelievable that he survived so long in the spawn, and I think you just see how off guard Benkai was caught by that player being there. They thought that this
Should have kept his deke out.
Again, though.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe, right? Because his deke would have been one shot to the
Listen, I'm not
chest.
gonna excuse the second duel, the first one.
Vandal would have to be either a headshot or 2 body shots. So, right?
At range.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's how every FNATIC fan feels right now, Bo.
it would, because Vandal shot to the chest is 40, right?
Around they probably would.
And he had 41 health.
Cleaner, Tom, all the finances. Why? He's gone.
Oh, wow.
And they've got
He
a
landed
reveal
it.
as well. The haunt doesn't catch Jing.
he
Also
fell.
fell off the wall, but still, good attempt. I like to see the initiative, and that's not the only bit of aggression. They're pushing mid as well. An A main
Look
push,
at this
a mid
guy.
push. A very
You could
passive
never do
evil.
this in ranked, bro. Someone's already swung mid.
Only for
10 out of 10 times. Unless they're rushing a site.
straight away. Nobody else, but already they've managed to delay.
Oh, that fucking Omen
Caught
blinds.
one though, and Divide just completely blinded by the paranoia. Boast has come out with a tasty couple of assists there.
Ooh, he almost lined up.
Taken though, the spam, even doing further.
There's a lineup.
And he just got 2 for 1.
Oh,
It's gonna
overheat,
go down
overheat.
into Jing facing off against Boaster. He can TP to the
Wow.
other side of the map, and he'll be able to get an after
This is
block.
perfect. This is fucking
30
perfect.
HP and
What's
an
the
8
choice
online
of
for
position?
Jing, Tom.
The position of
This
choice,
could all go so wrong.
rather.
But it comes down to the position.
Is he going around
of
Cat?
Boaster.
I think he is.
Is he gonna try and wrap all the way
Oh
back?
man, the
He's
timing. Is he gonna run soon? He's gotta run soon, I
He
feel,
managed
right?
to run all the way back. There's no way this
Will he
is
start
the
to run
position
or
you're
no?
gonna expect from Jing, or unless he's an absolute genius. You're even going to see the smoke coming through up from
Oh my god, this what the fuck?
Definitely not.
The smoke fucked him up. This is gonna work.
Absolutely no
I wonder if he looks
cat
cat at all. He might, because he didn't go tree.
A single bullet needed, and I don't think Jing has made the realization.
Oh, he didn't have
to
it.
Finally work it out. TP to the other side, but he hasn't even managed to get
What
it
the
close to
fuck?
halfway.
Boaster's crazy, bro.
With his food as the
Boaster's
TP comes out.
crazy.
A fantastic
Well
clutch
done.
from Boaster.
He TP'd tree and then he TP'd close.
Again, Mitch. He's even gonna die.
Oh my
I think he's
God.
celebrating too much.
You know what? Can you blame him? Can you blame him?
This.
The clutch
Oh
that he
my
just won.
God.
It should never have been that close,
Yeah,
but I'm not
that
sure
was
you can
massive.
account for something like that. Just unbelievably unlucky timing for FNATIC. And it gave the edge to PaperX, but that wasn't enough. The 30 HP 1v1, the big brain IGL.
Damn.
coming out with the victory
Damn.
and equalizing the scoreline. They're right back in this game, and Tom, they might be right back in the lead. Paper X have to take an eco, but Forsaken, he's coming through with his ult just in time.
Well, that's the thing.
They're so aggressive at the start of the rounds. So aggressive.
To the ultimates. You're looking at 4 online. One of them has already had impact in the Tour de Force. You got a showstopper. You got a null command and Cosmic Divide. Maybe that'll play a part.
The nade.
For FNATIC, they do have their res. So
is he not nading it?
Back online.
I'm surprised he didn't nade it. I thought he would line up a nade like through the window, right? Like that. It would be sick if he fucking like went back here, chucked it through the window, and got it to land there.
That showstopper once the res comes through and just go steaming into B main looking for.
I mean, he could try, right?
He had the same thought.
Yeah. Oh, I could see him hovering the key, man. I saw it, but he decided against it. Probably the right call, resetting and allowing.
Actually had ult
too,
but
to get a second lease of life.
It doesn't go that far through the window. I'm sure you could throw it that far,
right
like from the stairs. You throw it through the window, definitely land there.
Have the challenge. Forsaken's pushed back by the Prowler. He's going to be caught now as well. I don't think he can take his ult out just yet. Yeah, he's suppressed. He's got to run for his life.
What the fuck? They're both blind. He's behind you, bro. Or is he? Wait, he killed him. Never mind.
He just tried to wall up in towards the site through the Cosmic Divide. Well, I question.
I didn't realize that guy died.
The ult definitely has.
Oh, they all rotated. They're going back to B. There's a trip on mid though.
They might not have spotted this angle, but they actually
wait. The trip didn't.
That horn to give him away. The rest of the team though is double back in towards the B side.
The trip not go off.
Completely clear. So the likelihood is FNATIC will happen after plant, and more importantly, Boaster is still here behind them.
And he passed right by a Prowler. I don't think that they imagine that he could be around this area. Maybe
was the Astral blocking the trip?
Okay, vigilant on the way
I think the Astral was blocking it.
Managed to avoid giving him a pick, and they don't want to hunt him down. That's the thing. It's just a time waster.
Oh, they put it too far on the right. I think they snuck by on the small gap. No joke. Oh, the jiggle. Look at the trip. There's a small gap here on the left. You can sneak by, I think, right? Is that what happened?
The ultimate used here, hoping that that'll give them the extra edge, dodging the reveal around behind the boxes, and Durkin now with an up in hand.
Damn, sick mid round by FNATIC to go back.
The kill that may just have secured the round.
They've recovered on so many close rounds now.
Absolutely no chance to even get out.
That's the thing, he could just try and hold them in. Bear in mind, they lost every player in the last round, so any cost that can be caused here will actually affect FNATIC. But again,
Chamber was suppressed.
Use a lot for this match.
Could be, but there was definitely a gap on that trip.
Were put into play. Okay, there was a couple of ults on the other side invested. You still have to bear in mind there is a null command, a showstopper, and now the rifles and an operator on the other side going into this round, whereas FNATIC had to burn almost everything.
It was a really well-played early round as well, though. The fact that you get that tag going on right
away, this coach
oh my god,
is mauling a bit.
Not too happy about how that round played out.
Round breaks down, right?
Where things are at.
Like their aggression's good, but maybe they can't adapt as well during the rounds as it's unfolding. Oh,
and it's caught it.
What a shot.
It's a strange one, like you said, coming out of previous round, though, they lost so many players. They survived the previous with, was it nobody or just the one that came through?
I think it was 2.
It's been every round, I want to say almost, that there's been early round aggression. I think every round,
they've almost made
on this half at least.
Very, very rare to see this happen, though.
Yeah, and I guess when you have Durka, you can almost take that gamble every once in a while, because there's a good opportunity. He might just win you the round. Nonetheless,
why take that fight when you know they might op?
Retrieved.
Yeah, I mean,
going walkabouts.
So
dangerous.
Definitely took a risk. Oh, he caught Boaster lurking on mid. He's gonna catch the bomb here.
And now it's just free. It's so free. That's a spike on the deck.
Man.
Dirk has been able to take one.
Wait, Durka might be able to surprise him from this peak.
Yeah, you're peeking right into this op. There's not a lot that can get.
How are they going to handle it? They have Sage.
It looks like
no,
they
might
don't. Just want to dry peek into this. A little bit of utility to clear close corner, but
they didn't get the spike.
They haven't got it.
He's buying so much time.
Finally, though, a star comes back online. It looks like.
Man, the cabbage pushed him so far away. Where are they going to go? Mid? This is actually the right play. It's actually the right play. They have no idea. They thought they were going cat. Someone made a wrong call. Someone made the wrong call.
Mind games and so on, and they'll just take B.
It's happened a couple of times.
That's kind of a throw.
Actually a huge deal.
All good though.
Durka gonna try and reclaim this angle.
Uh-oh.
He's definitely
He's ulting him.
You can already see the ult was almost utilized by Benkai, worried about this position, and Nightmare is not even going to connect onto him. So Dirk is still going to have.
Dirk is in a good spot. Nice shot.
Shot from Alpha here as well, but the shot missed from Durka, turning it back into that 2v2 scenario. Looking to try and
No way.
a second miss, and now Alpha is the last
A
man
rare
standing.
miss.
All he has is his pistol, trying to turn this around. The first goes his way,
Damn.
but Mind Freak will drop him. Once
Damn,
again, we go
2
9
rare
and 9,
misses
but
right
I
there.
guess considering
2 rare misses.
Didn't properly buy it.
It was,
not a bad round.
the easiest way to say it is
That's the round they win?
round for FNATIC,
Yeah.
right? Like, you don't normally see them this
Yeah,
late, but
I mean,
that's what it
that's
was.
probably like their
So
4th
for
man
Paper Rex,
advantage.
That's a round win.
And
anything that's probably closer than it should have been.
their
which is
first
weird to
conversion
say. And in
on
this
it.
round, they're going to come through on the FNATIC side.
Actually, wait, they were not a man advantage there.
Got the Tour de Force online
They were
on
down,
Thursday.
actually.
Now, no command
Right?
on
I think
fly,
Boaster died
and we've
first, or
seen
did
that
someone
be a
else die
problem
first?
Before, so FNATIC will still purchase up that rifle.
Not actually sure, but it was 3v3
The Tour de
eventually.
Force is an option for maybe this round or maybe the next.
Yeah, but look at the
B-Rush.
Paper-X. That's the thing. Even
B-Rush.
though it wasn't
They have 3 here.
spot for a bonus,
2 in market, though.
sucks right now on the Paper-X.
They have
Obviously a
KO.
fast-paced move.
Actually, no, they're suppressed. Never mind.
Initiated instantly, counter stars placed to hold
They actually
them
can't do
back
shit.
a little bit longer, although I say hold them
Damn,
back.
Boaster
Boaster's
TP'd out
continuing
into the
to
open.
sight. Alpha as well, up
He's
on the
crazy.
boards could be a nasty surprise for
Oh,
Benkai.
oh, oh,
He's being
oh.
pressured from all
He is
angles,
getting
and eventually
fucked
Alpha
up
will
there,
take him
yeah.
down. Sight in. Jingo's just gone through, but he hasn't managed to connect
Bro's,
again. The showstopper seems meaningless. He just
if he
uses
connected
it
that-
to blast himself into the air, trying to fight back, and he somehow gets another one eventually.
They would've had a
He's put in
good
the
chance,
dirt,
but they
he's
still
done
do.
enough. His teammates even
Damn.
it again.
I don't know
Pretty,
how James
you got
managed
him main,
to keep
right?
him alive in this one, but still that
Big
heartbeat is
flash.
starting to become faint, and FNATIC fade away completely.
Wow,
Paper
wow,
Rex
wow, wow,
take
wow.
a 10th here. Blink and you miss it on that one, Tom.
That was 5v3 and FNATIC's advantage there. Pretty sure they got the first 2, right?
I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go get 2 kills. By the way, neither of them will be with the showstopper, the giant bazooka.
Or no,
I
was
just
it
fired at
4v3?
someone.
Fuck.
I'll
What
just
the
use
fuck?
that
Am I
to
tripping out?
slightly fly into the air and then just
I don't think
change
I'm
to
actually
2
right on
people
that.
instead. It is the least conventional.
Whatever. Either way, it was FNATIC's fucking advantage. They had the site. They got the
That is
entry.
Jing in a nutshell.
It was their
Yes,
advantage in
I
the
feel
round.
that exactly, and I think that's the only appropriate response. One of those rounds you'll be hanging your head afterwards.
Second one got traded, so 4-3 really, yeah.
And you
You're
let
right.
it go that a player can pop off like that on paper.
He's doing the satchel play again, but they're going fast B. Will they?
Same play out of the flash, and he's in.
Bro, the guy's looking up.
This pace is a possibility. And that's
This fucking
just
play
like
is
drop
crazy.
time. Jing is just lightning fast, and there's
Oh my
nothing that FNATIC
god.
can do
They're
about it.
gonna
2
run away
versus
with it
5.
now, it looks like.
It's just put
Their aggression is
spike.
it's
like the
so hard to
control
deal with,
for
I
making
guess,
off
right?
these rounds.
He's used the Tour de Force, so yeah.
I feel like versus
Get up there
PRX
and
you
push it out
can't
with a Tour de Force.
until you stop their aggression, which FNATIC has,
Res
but
as well,
not in
yeah,
these
wanted
recent
to
rounds.
transfer them, and I don't think this will be the round they're gonna
You can't
use
like
it, but
go straight into something, right?
I love the fact that every time we see that same.
But I do think that B-Rush last round was fine.
All right. Okay. I think Forsaken.
Just right here.
Ton of them there.
I mean, it is a half buy, so what? Are you gonna default with pistols? It doesn't really make sense.
Got back in with one being pulled back. Still so much.
It all just happens too
for
fast.
FNATIC
The guy's
to do.
flying
They're in
through
the
fucking
attack
tiles in the
spawn
first
with
1
40
second.
seconds left and half the manpower their opponents have to work with. Mind Freak still has a ton of stars.
You think PRX's aggression is calculated?
Utility really not looking to be
I mean, I haven't got a great read on it, but I'm sure they have a reasoning for what they're doing. I'm sure it is. But the thing is that I feel like they aggress every round, right? So the question mark for the other team is where will they aggress?
Really gonna mean anything
Like,
from what we've seen.
I'm pretty sure at the start of every round, someone has aggressed somehow.
You look at it in the bare bones. You say, Jing is a madman. He's running them. And he's
So
getting
let's
a
see,
lot
like,
of
let's see
kills.
right here what
It's
their
not the
aggression is going to
case.
be.
It's not the case. The fact they have a pop flash to blind the person, they have a stun for anybody at the back, and they have a haunt that they have to lean up to
30
shoot.
seconds left.
There's like 4 different
enemy
pieces of
remaining.
utility that pop.
Jing
just
bangs,
before he
baby.
goes around that corner.
Yeah, it was
So
nice.
That first
It was
kill
nice
is
by
as
him.
free as can be.
Yeah.
Now, some of the rest of the swings, he is actually a madman still.
Yeah.
But it's that supportive utility that make Paper X god tier.
Look,
Jing alone is good.
You can do that every round in ranked, and it's not going to work the majority of the time. You're going to look silly going blast packing down mid, and it's funny to watch it and go, but how can a pro team not? He's blast packing mid. Come on, you can hear it. He's done it
They're faking
already.
A right now.
It's because, yeah, like you said, there's so many other.
And I
things
wonder
to
how
work
much they're
with.
going to sell it.
To
Are
work
they going to
with.
go
There's
in and kill
blast packs,
people, or
there's
just...
the stun, there's
Yeah, because this is not
all these things coming
enough.
their way, and now a Tour de Force to
It was
deal
not
with.
enough at
They
all.
managed to take
It
down
was not
Meshai
enough
on
at
the other
all.
side.
Just gonna stick that for a second.
You will not kill my
There's the
ally.
res.
Bro, he rezzed him and
Right
fucking
back up
dipped on
into
his ass.
5v4, and
I mean, yeah, I guess no one was there.
Paper X can do about it.
Was that TP a distraction? distraction to get them away from B main.
It's a big res.
Because if it is, that's genius. It's like, okay, well, he's trying to take side control. I have
Oh,
to bring back
man.
the just re-aggressive. Dirk is alive
Again.
for about 5 seconds, and he's already dead once again. Ready to set up in towards this A site.
And they have the raise nade and the raise ult, which is useless, but...
No ultimates available either for FNATIC, so getting in here is not going to be easy.
Nice shot.
Unless, of course, Mystic just pops.
I'm surprised that he...
He jumped into the knife while he had the... Oh, no! The showstopper was out, and then he just completely ruined
Wait, did he?
FNATIC
Oh my god.
out. Find it easily.
Oh my god, how the fuck did they win this one?
Heaven, and that is a disaster for the old
I thought they...
How has he gotten two?
I don't know, but it
Wait,
seems
he's
like
healthy
they've got
too.
vision into their position. Somehow Mindfreak has brought this back into a winnable position, knowing...
Does he have no, he has the Astro Wall, but he's not going to use that.
Sat around the generator. One player almost directly.
But he is taking a long enough time where they hurt him now.
But he's actually got a little bit further.
Bad peek, bad peek, bad peek.
And there's no trade for Enzo. This 1v4 is on, and it leaves it down.
Uh-oh.
Just a one-man standing, pinged up by the Haunt, looking for the final player, and somehow Mindfreak brings this back. It looked like a done deal after a slip-up from Paper X, but somehow this man wins it.
I can't believe he's done
his
it.
clutch potential is off the charts.
I think it was a little too much aggression from Mystic at the end, but I won't blame him for the clutch because I feel like that was definitely like...
Never would I have thought.
I mean, actually, the first 2 kills, you can't even blame those 2 either. Alpha was holding heaven, and then Boaster got caught in the open. The 1v2 was the real problem for FNATIC.
Across the line. You see from the Paper X facility way over in Singapore, they're feeling pretty good about their team's chances here. 12-9, 3 opportunities to close it out here on map right now as we rock on into what could be the final round. 3
People are just throwing M's in front of their name now. Mike Jones! True! My Brimstone is cold.
Up against
again.
fierce Paper X that are going in again.
Oh no, he fucked the timings up. Oh no, he fucked the timing up.
Into their spawn, but they're not
oh
done.
no.
I swear that's the second time this game.
Big kills by Alpha.
Realized someone's there and still killed them anyway. I don't know how he's getting away with
I
this.
think every other time he landed before the flash pops.
Me, but somehow it's worked out for them.
Damn.
The kill onto Enzo.
Damn, that was a nice shot.
HP, but what Alpha has already done in this round.
That was a nice shot.
Well, I don't even want to say it should be enough because they just lost a 1v4.
That was an ambitious attempt out of Paper X. Something that's had a lot of success for them.
Forsaken is staying aggro. He's actually re-aggroing it again. So he's going to see A main is clear.
If that goes the way it did the
last
2-3 times, he's good.
I think will make them worried. Oh, they're holding though. Let's see.
We come back into this with Alpha 2.
Oh, he flashed before it popped. He flashed before the dagger went off. Oh, almost a collat. How did he get that? He has a TP to heaven. Let's see if they hear him or if he even gets the TP.
They've got to face him down or smoke him out. And that's what they're going to do, the latter. But he's not done. Forsaken. Well, he's thinking about going through it with 11 HP.
Oh my god, imagine he fucking got one there. 1v3.
Almost had to breathe out there, a sigh of relief. I thought he was going to get away with murder once again. Now it's Benkai's turn. One less than last time, but you can see homed in on the angle. Alpha watching, waiting for someone to try and make that move. The Prowler gives away Durka's position, but clearing out these players underneath, well, it shouldn't be easy.
What the fuck was that movement?
And now they know exactly where he is. Not getting that opportunity.
Nice try. I don't know, like, did he want to go top gen or was he not trying to? I don't even know.
All you can do in that situation for Benkai is attempt to create your own opportunities, but
what
really it relies on FNATIC making big misplays, and they certainly did. This just is utterly ridiculous. And the immediate reset from Alpha, you see his tactical awareness in this moment. The wall is up. He doesn't need to worry about that. It's just be made.
Missed the jump, yeah, maybe.
He walls while completely blind.
Top gen, if you can get up there safe, it's actually so OP to fight the guy's hell from top gen because they can't see you. I think at all. And you just see their entire, like, all their legs.
It's like his decision making for someone who is 17 years of age.
Maybe they can see your foot or something, but.
Oh, that nade is perfect. Now have to step
right damn.
Back out of A main, and even so
he actually took a decent bit. I don't know if he had full armor, but.
Not a great early round so far for FNATIC. They've been denied the control.
He must have had full armor. They're on yeah.
They've taken some damage. And outside of B, it's pretty much the same.
They're on match
thing.
point.
In fact, B main is being challenged by Paper X.
So I guess Mystic's gonna get his ult.
Forsaken a couple of times.
And they KO ult B.
It's just a
And where's Forsaken? Is he on the wall? Oh, he's crouched. Show me for... we missed it, but... Wait, I'm surprised he stayed that long.
I was thinking for a second he might try and rotate off.
Wow, big kill by Boaster, actually.
This might mean a double back, but for now, at least they're still fighting.
Devi is trolling on that peak.
The
wait, why did they aggress so much there? They got the initial pick, and then everyone pushed and died.
Far apart. And with the pincer coming through that market, I don't know what Benkai can do from here.
He should be done.
30 seconds.
Smoke? Where's the smoke? There it is. Oh, now he's fucked. That's way too late. And he doesn't know about the guy close either. Let's try. Gonna save it? Save a Bulldog?
Literally no chance he wins this. And shut up. Cemented by the fact that he's on me. 0%.
Shut your mouth.
Right, he's saving this. I'm gonna pee on this. I should be back in time.
Maybe he can grab while them all back into the spike and they all die. That's the only way I think he could do anything here, but no. It is going to be another round. And I genuinely feel like a lot of this game has been FNATIC trying to adapt to what PaperX are doing. And it's the most difficult game in the world to play. Like, it's the impossible challenge. And somehow FNATIC are doing a pretty decent job of it, catching a lot of the aggression, waiting for some of those rotational pushes that have been coming through so regularly, and basically just stopping PaperX in their tracks. And the danger now is PaperX are pretty low on economy. Like, you are watching Mindfreak save a Bulldog. If that doesn't tell you enough, well, we'll have a look at the credits.
Well, he has just taken down Durka, but that came at the cost of his life. I think maybe a calculated gamble to swing out wide, take another rifle from the floor, and at least make this more costly for FNATIC. But there's no...
Is there a pause, or the round just actually just start?
Right? I think even if he killed everyone in FNATIC, they're able to buy up for this last round. Over on PaperX, he'll end up with a Bulldog on Mindfreak, and nothing for Benkai.
Are you doubting the Frenzy?
Well, you know, players on light shields, a Frenzy on Benkai for final round a half. Look, it's not ideal, but Jing's gone. He's sending it again. The reveal's huge.
Wow, that's what he wanted to do last time. Dude, oh my god.
Finally, PaperX get the
that is so impressive for him to land up there perfectly as well.
Now those disadvantages.
Oh my god, that's insane. That's insane in my opinion.
That was gorgeous. As you said, they attempted it a couple of times. This is the one time.
Satchel's onto the ledge, reveal comes in. The crazy part is,
again,
I don't know what kind of fade reveals this guy's throwing, but every single time he throws a reveal outside B or A main, it seems like it always gets scans. So I don't know if they have some like next gen fade reveal, but FNATIC have like always
it's only really mid
gotten scanned, it seems.
Gaps, and even that's being watched sneakily by Benkai every once in a while.
It's hard to imagine this goes their way. Forsaken's able to TP back.
Okay, let's see if PRX, they're actually holding. I don't think they'll aggress this time.
Set up on site with his teammate, and they've already got the advantage.
Let's see if they clear logs.
Forsaken getting something done, and this is
oh!
He's actually not gotten a kill. Durka made it out. Little bit of
that is so unlucky for Forsaken. Oh my god.
On Boaster again making it through mid. He's threatened
what the hell?
He did this many times in the past.
Problem is, this guy's on cat.
He won them that round on B.
They need to kill this guy. Frenzy.
No way.
Traded.
It's the Frenzy to do it. The spike remains in FNATIC's hands, but they've only got 10 seconds to get it planted.
Oh, the guy's
closing
close.
in on the site.
No, that smoke.
Actually allows
wait.
To stay alive.
He's got time.
He's
got time.
Just about a 2 versus 2 emerges.
I thought that smoke would actually.
Oh! Both players tagged, and now it's left on to Enzo. Acquired a game from him thus far. Needs to try and isolate
he's
one
going
of these
up.
jewels.
Saw him walking back. Big play, big play. Position is crazy. Is he gonna go around? If he goes around, that'd be crazy. But he doesn't have. It's not planted for him. That's the main problem right now. He has cabbage. He has cabbage. Or reveal rather. Sorry.
Even gonna tap onto that spike. In fact, he's looking
to
try and stick it at least halfway. The
oh my god! Oh my god! No, I don't love it. I don't love it. Nice try though.
Mindfreak is gonna win it. PaperX, they have taken map 1.